Hi everybody, I am Louis Alexander Casanova. As part of the final week of the course Brand Development at Full Sail University, this is the final video project. This is a video reflection on the research and concepts found and presented throughout this course, and explaining their use now and into our professional future. Brad Nix said in his interview, "Learn how to tell your story is the essence of brand communication. Stories are native to our being. We automatically tell stories everywhere we go. An accomplished storyteller is going to be very successful in what you do in business." I decided to dig deep inside of our roots and our story of making our dreams a reality. What can we do as a creative house while collaborating with other artists and think about the big picture? Knowing the story and saying that through a visual identity. What is the meaning or purpose? What's the personality? What makes the brands unique? And what it stands for? It is basically how the consumers can have a relationship with the brand. Story and messaging inspire and motivate audiences, making them want to connect emotionally, develop preferences and loyalty, buy product or services. Brand look and feel is the composite visual language, is the aesthetic experience of the brand. Every visual element in the brand identity should contribute to a cohesive overall visual language. Brand voice and tone. Identify the emotional brand experience the brand is trying to deliver. The brand voice is an effective tool to cultivate that experience. What is the language used to describe what the brand does and the way to talk about it? What type of vocabulary should be used to reflect brand's personality and intention? How should the audiences feel when they hear the brand's message? And the phrases associated with the brand. These can help you define and refine your brand voice. Remember, different groups of people communicate differently. Who is the brand speaking to is what you should always remember. Strategy. Strategy is basically how we are going to do things. A strategy is a plan of action or a series of plans designed to achieve long-term goals or overall objectives. Strategy is basically directional decision for business purposes and brand missions and the important actions necessary to realize these directions. Strategies are means through which a brand seeks to achieve objectives guided by its particular vision and direction. In my case, I always refer to the SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timed. Brand vision. It's the media designer's role to understand the brand's big picture. The combined ideas behind a brand that help guide it into a desired future. The brand vision reflects and supports its strategy. Brand identity design. A recognizable, coherent brand identity will allow audiences to come to know a brand presented with careful consistency and maintain it through time. Exposure to the brand identity creates familiarity and trust and helps build the brand's public reputation. Brand personality is one of the central parts of brand vision and one of many tools used to shape public perception. It is made up of emotional traits and behaviors that are consistent over time. It gives audiences a who to relate and to and influences messaging and brand visual recognition. Determine the brand personality. It will also help define the brand's unique voice and tone. It's the emotional way through which messaging is transmitted and help brands visual recognition. Collaboration. The successful company is not the one with the most brains, but the most brains acting in concert. Casanova House of Dreamers collaboration model. It is inspired by the 20th century branding one-stop shop. which is basically when companies consign a large part of their communication to a single firm, an advertising agency, to conduct research, develop strategies, create campaigns, digital media content creation, and measure the results.